Hello again, and welcome to another one of our short training videos. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the online catalog to build quick order forms easier and to allow your customers the opportunity to pick their own list of items. Now, if you've read through the path to quick start success, you'll see that we first recommend that you ask your customers for the last 3 months worth of their receipts, so that you can actually compare apples to apples. But part of that reason is so that we can also compare the pricing that they're paying. That's a big advantage for you. So if you can get the item list that they are buying and the price that they're paying, then building the quick order form makes it very easy. So if you had the list, you could actually copy the part number into the quick order form building tool and populate the quick order form that way. So let me demonstrate that for you real quickly. Here I've set up a customer that we're going to build a new quote for, and I've actually titled it New Quote. All I need to do is go ahead and add products just like we've always have. Pick list comes up. I can drill down if I want to, just like the Windows pick list. And if it's a printer, I recommend that you actually drill down all the way to the series of the printer and select the printer model so that you get all of the items that are associated with that printer. But let's pretend they want different normal office supplies. You can actually type the number right into here, the product ID code or the manufacturer number, and it'll bring up that item. So let me give you a quick example. If I search for something with a manufacturer number, it's going to bring it up for me. Now I can select that number, and I can continue to search for different items before I say OK and populate it into my quick order form. Now, if we've used a site assessment tool and we have the customer add the items that they normally want to order, this is a simple way to do it. We can actually put in, a lot of times, the customer will know the exact item they want. It might be HP 27X, for example. Type in the number there, and it'll bring up the items that are associated with that number. Now, just like anytime you're dealing with Google search, the more information you put up here, the tighter you make the search criteria. So if you have additional information, like you're going to type in black or blue, you're going to keep tightening the search criteria. So be careful about what you put here, because the broader your search criteria, the more returns you'll get. So here again, I could just select those items that I want to put into my quick order form and say OK. And it'll populate in my quick order form. Now, what we've done for you in your administration section is we put an online catalog in there. And to get to the online catalog, you would go to your admin area, click Sales Support, and you'll find a link here for online catalog. Now, this online catalog has all of our different office supplies. And you can get the product ID number through a very simple filtering system here, and get the product ID number if you wanted, and copy it and paste it into that same field and build a quick order form very easily. Or you can add the items that you want, add to your list, keep searching for the rest of the items you want, and when you have all of the items selected that you want, you can scroll to the top of the page and look at My List. Your list will then display all of the items that you selected in item info. You can print the list or email the list, but here are the product ID numbers. So now all of a sudden you can just copy that product ID number into your quick order form very rapidly and build it very quickly. Now, another advantage is you can give your customers a direct link to iteminfo.com and allow them to build the list and send you the list. So they can select all the different items they would like to have. Very easily, very quickly, add a big wish list, look at their My List, print it or email it so that you have their wish list. The only disadvantage to this is that the pricing here is list pricing. You won't know what they paid. So whenever possible, you want to get their receipts to see what they paid. And then you tell them you're comparing apples to apples so that you know if they wanted to order pens, that you're actually ordering the Bic pen that they normally like and not a cross gold-plated pen that they don't want. It's very easy to explain that to a customer, that you want to make sure that the same level of product that they normally want to buy that you're going to replace. So if it's a heavy-duty vinyl sleeve as opposed to a thin vinyl sleeve. So let's watch how this would work. When you want to build a quick order form, I recommend open up multiple windows, multiple tabs. If you have multiple computer screens, it makes it even easier. But if I go over here to my quick order form, remember I can add products. I'm going to have my pull down window here. I can select the product ID, add it right into my window. It'll bring up that particular number. I select the item so I can keep adding more items. Okay, so here I'll add another item. And all I'm doing is copying and pasting and sticking it in the search box until I added all of the items that I wanted, and then I can say OK. Now to help the search criteria, it's a good idea to select the area that it's actually working within. For example, I'm dealing with office supplies. So if I highlight office supplies, it's going to narrow my search. So that item will then look inside office supplies only, and my search results will come up quicker. So if I now say OK, it'll populate those other couple items we've added into our quick order form. I can name them. In this particular case, this would be a printer right here, so I might want to name it. Medical folder, I'd maybe medical folder, file folder, whatever it is, to make it easy for my customer. And in this way, you can build a quick order form in a matter of minutes. So hopefully that'll be helpful. So until next time, thanks a lot.